Hello and welcome back to Triple C Rated, a podcast where me and my mum host and we just talk about anything really. We are Chin and Choo from Ziangs Food Workshop, a YouTube channel that has 140,000 subscribers as of today, which is the 7th of January 2023. And this is my wife Lydia here, who's just here to give us a hand. Yes. Yeah. So welcome everyone. Normally we dip in and out of everything. It's normally food based because that's what we are. We are a cookery channel. But today I thought we'll talk about something that I find quite interesting. I don't really dive too much into them, but I like the idea of them. I just like them. So today, Mum doesn't know. Lydia does. Lydia's going to be like doing the old computer stuff, getting facts about them and stuff like that. But conspiracy theories, Mum.
Oh, conspiracy theory. Yeah, I know that.
Do you?
Yes.
Really?
Yes, I know conspiracy is like challenge the truth of something or idea.
Well, challenge or a conspiracy theory of definition is that a group of powerful or influential people have done something secretly to affect a mass of people.
Yes, then they try to find out a conspiracy, isn't it?
Yeah, then they've tried to hide it, yeah.
Oh, then someone go and try to dig the trouble out of them.
Dig the trouble out of, yes, this is exactly why I wanted to talk about the conspiracies, because I knew this would be perfect. Brilliant. Okay, so I'm going to start off with a conspiracy, which is pretty much one of the biggest out there. And that is Mum.
Yes.
And Lydia.
I thought that was just, it's Mum.
Mum is real. Or is she? Have you heard the one about the moon landing?
The moon landing?
Yeah.
In the 1969, the people first landed in the moon.
Yeah, but do you know that there's a conspiracy theory that says...
They did not land it in the moon, it was fake?
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
So you have heard that?
I have heard that.
What are your thoughts on that?
Well, you know what? I never really watched that moon landing.
Right.
Then, well, it can be true and it can be not be true. Is it?
Well, yeah, that's correct. Things can and cannot be true. So what are your thoughts? Do you think it's true they went to the moon?
In those times, I think technology not so good.
Oh no, here we go.
What?
Yeah. So you're about to say?
No, I'm not about to say. I just cannot say they did land or they did not. Did they actually? I must look at that again. It was a long time ago. I watched it. I forgot. Did they show the landing?
Yes. They showed it from inside the pod outside coming down.
Oh.
That's blown your theory out the water then, hasn't it? Because you would go, well, if they didn't video it, how would we know? But they did, yeah.
They did not video. They video inside, isn't it?
Yeah, well, because how can you video something?
No, you can't.
If you
you
haven't
can't
been
have
there
people
first.
outside space.
Well, not even that though. But in order for someone to be filming them, someone would have had to have landed on the moon first. So of course,
No, they could be. They land on the moon. The camera get them out and then film them.
what?
No, they wouldn't. Then they would be floating, isn't it? They wouldn't be able to stable on the moon, would they?
No, you don't. No. But on the moon has gravity.
Yeah.
It's not like space. You know when you see them in the International Space Station.
Oh.
It's not like that. It's not like that. The moon. Have you seen?
But you would think so, though.
Can you get a picture of people
in the
or
1969?
a video
the
of people running on the moon?
The technology for like.
There's a man standing there.
Yeah, but I think what Mum's saying is that back then there wasn't enough
those
technology.
Technology to make that people look like stunt. Like nowadays, you can.
Oh,
make
wait.
reality.
No, I just realised you're talking about CGI.
I don't know what CGI, but nowadays they can make the movie that people go up to space or undersea.
Yeah, Mum's talking about CGI. So, you actually... right, because you originally sounded like you were sceptical because there was no videos of them landing on the moon. But you're actually saying, well, because there are videos of them landing on the moon, it has to be real because they couldn't have faked that as like they did... that I could now, like in movies.
Nowadays, yeah, it's so real.
Right, okay, so that's a complete 180 there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think they did land.
Yeah, I can see why people would doubt it, like you said, because of the technology at the time, and I could see how someone could go, I don't believe that they landed on the day that they said, and it was actually a few weeks later, just to pit people to the post, like Russia. But at the same time, the amount of people who would have to be in on that secret, and the thing is, if I have a secret, right, yeah, and it's not even that big, it's like, I don't know, let's say I shat my pants. I tell 5 people that, yeah, and I tell 5 people I shat my pants, okay, then I say, here is 10 grand
Yes.
to keep your mouth shut for your whole lifetime, right?
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
At some point, someone is going to tell someone I shat my pants because it's too juicy not to.
Yeah. You get those horrible people try to make some dosh from somebody. Unfortunate thing, you know. Turn your wine down. Not advertising it.
No, it's fine.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. I just sorry, Mum's pointing at a wine bottle. Because we're drinking some white wine, and I've pointed it in front of the camera.
Yeah.
And it's just so that if we ever do get big, people can see that.
Oh, yeah, we already big.
We're not the brand's not sponsoring us. It just looks nice to have something there.
Yeah, all right then. I like that colour though.
Yeah, it's a nice colour.
It's called what colour on the top is called?
Turquoise.
No, it's not turquoise.
Aquamarine?
No, it's not aquamarine.
It's definitely not aquamarine.
Aquamarine. I don't know what happened to my English. Deteriorate. That is age. It come with age anyway. I can't remember what is a teal. Teal.
Teal, yes.
That is the right name for it.
I don't know. It's a bit dark for teal.
No, teal can be many shades.
No, teal is a shade.
It can be darker. It can be lighter. That is the teal shade.
Okay. You don't need to get that angry about it. Teal. Okay, there's teal.
Yeah.
So, no.
It's similar.
No, it's much more
That's
blue.
more to the green, isn't it?
This is way
it
more
blue.
blue.
It can be more to the blue or more to the green.
It
Green. Gleaming. Hey, what happened to my English?
I don't know. Gleaming heck.
Gleaming hay.
Gleaming hay.
Yeah.
Really? I need to get that.
Hay.
I need to get that as a soundbite. So if we ever have people on and they say something ridiculous, I go gleaming hay. So
Sound very much like some of influencer then, who is Malaysian.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You can say Uncle Rogers. It's fine. What was I gonna say? Yeah. So back to the moon landing.
I think they did.
Yeah, I do too.
Yes.
Like I said, it's just too much of a juicy story to keep behind.
Yes.
I mean, imagine all those people that would have to be in on it.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just
Which country people actually said they did not land it?
actually 10% of Americans don't believe that America landed on the moon. They
Is
think the
it?
government's
Really?
lying. Yeah, 10%.
Yeah, American, you should support your country.
I mean,
All the people should support their own country.
yeah. I mean, obviously within reason. There are times
Yeah,
when
of course, within reason. Like this, such a big thing, you know. Oh gosh,
it's because people.
are people, isn't it?
Well, yeah, and they like to. Well, actually, I've just done a course in behavioural economics.
Okay.
Okay, and And I've come to realise that people are not rational beings. They think they are, but they're not.
Okay.
They're very easily influenced.
Yeah, yes. It's so unreal how your mind can be switched to one nice person and then to another personality if they think they're going to benefit it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I thought you were going to go somewhere with that. You just stopped.
Yeah.
Yeah. But there's this thing called social bias where people will believe what their peers believe. So friends who believe they didn't land on the moon tend to hang around together. So their social group will say that, and then they'll feed off each other and then just believe that they never went to the moon.
Yes. Just keep feeding them then. Don't let them feed to anybody.
I personally think it's dangerous. I don't think that, like, when people share this kind of stuff, I don't think they should be allowed to. I think it should be taken down. It's not free speech because it's proven. We can prove that people went to the moon by firing a laser at the equipment that's up there. You can even see it if you've got a powerful enough microscope,
Yes.
telescope. It's just anyway. That's by the by.
Conspiracy, isn't it?
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
but have you heard lots of the theories why people think that they don't land on the moon?
No, I don't know what's all behind it. I think they just want to make themselves look good, for thinking that they did not land on the moon. What proof have they got? They were not there. How can they prove they are not landed?
You were there. No, but like there's quite a good one where they've taken photos, or they have photos of footprints on Mars, on the moon.
Yes.
And then people are going, well, these are the spacesuits. Look at the tread on the bottom.
The shoe trade.
Yeah, it's completely different.
Is it?
Yeah, but hold on. But that's because this is a classic case of something called Dunning-Kruger, where people believe they know more, so they think they're experts.
Oh, right.
But experts actually will say they're not experts because they know enough to know that they don't know everything. Mm-hmm. And so these people see these suits and go, oh, that's impossible. They're fake. But what they don't realise is that they've been shown an inner suit that is then you put on an outer suit.
Oh, yeah.
For the space suit.
Yeah.
So that's where a lot of problems come from, is just people misinterpreting data, which is pretty much every misunderstanding ever.
Yeah.
I haven't asked you yet. Do you believe we went to the moon?
No.
Right.
I joke. Of course we did. People did.
Have you found anything interesting on it?
No, it's all the standard fake because of the flag and the footprints, and shadows aren't right, and you can't see the camera in the reflection of the suit.
Oh, right.
I
can't debunk that one. I haven't heard that one, though.
In one of the pictures from the moon landing, you can see Armstrong clearly reflected in the Aldrin's visitor. I don't know if I've said that right.
Does it say visor?
Visor, sorry. Fuck's sake.
Don't worry, I've done that before.
Some skeptics have pointed out that Armstrong does not appear to be holding a camera, so someone else must be taking the picture, but this isn't true. Armstrong couldn't walk around the moon with a regular handheld camera. In his bulky suit, he needed something that was easy to manipulate. The camera he used on the moon was mounted on the front of his suit, which is why his hands are often in the reflection.
Well, that makes sense, doesn't it?
But that's just like what people have now, isn't it?
Yeah.
You get
selfie, isn't it? Yes.
Cameras. You can still see their hands.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like this.
Yeah.
Like they could have set up, that's the thing, is they could have set up a tripod.
This
and a lot of the time
really happening.
Those time they don't really have that tripod, though. Sophisticated. They have tripod, but not really sophisticated one, is it?
No. Sorry, I was just laughing at tripods.
That's about it, really.
All right, so we'll go on to the next conspiracy theory. Yeah. One that I think you've probably heard of before.
Yeah, okay.
I've got a cough, so I'm going to turn off my mic a sec. Is the Earth is flat.
Oy. That's a
The Earth is always round, isn't it?
No, well, even in the flat model, the Earth is round. The Earth is spherical shaped,
Yeah.
or a non-something elliptoid. Well,
We-
non-spherical elliptoid.
Is it because people think that when you walk on it, on the ground, it's flat, so they think the Earth is flat, is it?
Yeah, they
Essentially,
can't
they can't grasp.
It.
Like, again, Dunning-Kruger comes to mind as well. But you know that what shape is the Earth to you?
Round.
But not flat.
No.
Okay.
Even when I was kids, I know the Earth is round.
Yeah, exactly. But I mean, what a lot of people are saying is that NASA is lying to us.
Really?
Tim, I know you can. I know you watched at home, not being able to see, but Mum just smirked. Like, exactly. Why would they be lying? To what gain? Because people lie for gain.
I don't. Who are those people? Spread it like say the Earth is flat. That NASA lied to us.
People with very, very little to do, other than spread that.
Are they scientists
trite.
or are they what very important in the?
See, there's they scientists. That's quite a difficult. Well, there's a long answer to that. So these people, they're some of them are educated, but no, they're not scientists.
All right. Then.
They are just.
They're not even geologists or anything, is it?
Most of them are not, no, because a lot of the time their issue with the flat Earth theory is that they can't understand the scientific model. But anyone who studied any sort of science understands the scientific model.
So they haven't got any science degree then?
Most of the time, no. Sometimes they do, but it's like a degree in cosmology.
Okay.
No, not cosmology. That's a respectable degree. I'm thinking of what's the horoscopes? No, I'm not saying that people who believe in horoscopes are wrong. I'm just saying it's like having a degree in horoscope. It's purely speculative science.
Okay. All right then. Well, if they want to believe the Earth is flat, just let them be.
I think it's dangerous though.
Yeah.
Like
because these people are like, reproducing and
then people
passing
follow
their
them.
information on.
Yeah, and telling their kids that.
It's like, oh, Timmy, the Earth's flat, right? Don't walk too far because you'll fall off.
Don't.
Then that stupid little shit then passes that on to all his mates.
Yeah, and then don't go to school because your teachers don't know anything.
Yeah.
I can't imagine many of them get to breed though.
So
No,
let them teach themselves kids at home then.
Yeah, but then that spreads. Like
It's
that's
not healthy, is it?
No, it's not healthy. Like you literally teaching your kids a lie, which is innately wrong from the get go, isn't it? Like, I know you think it's not a lie, but they often. Like, I watch this YouTuber and he's called Fight the Flat Earth or FTE, FTFA, FT, Fight the Flat, FTFE on YouTube. He's got like 150,000, 160,000.
What you mean fight the flat Earth? That mean there are the people believe.
No, he's fighting the flat Earth theory.
He's fighting. Okay.
And and the amount of times I've watched him debate people, and they quote a line in the book to him, and it's obvious that they just don't have the comprehension to understand, because they'll be like, well, if X says this and then Y says that, then and then it will have like a caveat saying then you will not be able to observe something. And then they'll go, well, if you can't observe it, how can you measure it? And then he'll go, but that's the point. You just, and then he will explain like, but we can observe it from another point of view, because our frame of reference is different. Okay. And then they'll go, yeah, but you can't observe it right here. And he goes, yes, because of this. And then it's just a circle because they can't grasp what he's saying. And it's quite sad, really, because sometimes I feel there's a couple of them I feel really sorry for, but it's obvious that they don't have the the cognitive capability to really grasp what's going on.
Yeah.
Or maybe they have too much and they're getting in their own thoughts and they put up the mental block. So when someone actually explains it to them, they can't hear it. But that could be it, because we've all done that before.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, I think so.
You weren't listening to a word I said.
I was listening and thinking at the same time. It's very hard for me, all right? Listening and thinking.
What are you doing? Okay. So
I'm trying to work it out in my mind as well and listening to you at the same time. Yeah.
Is it because I'm speaking English?
No.
If I was speaking Chinese, would it be better?
No,
because she still wouldn't understand you because you can't speak Chinese.
Not well. Not well.
not yet.
Not yet.
Yeah, one day.
我不说汉语.
Hanyu.
There we go. Correcting my tone.
Yeah.
Well, tone is just a thing, isn't it?
No, not in English. Not really. Tone in English conveys like emotion. Like
It's same as all languages. The tone is have a lot to do with it. Sometimes you can speak a word with an angry tone and a soft tone, a caring tone.
Hagat is always angry.
Not really.
Sometimes.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, it's a bit harsh, quite loud and abrupt, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Right.
back to flat Earth.
Yeah, flat Earth. Here we are.
So there's another one,
Yeah.
another part of flat Earth where they always go on about how they always say water finds its level. I'm not really sure what they mean by
What does
that.
it mean? Water finds its level. Water finds its level. That means it's flood.
It's flat, yeah.
Flood. FLOOD.
Flat.
Flood.
Yes.
Flood.
Oh, right, okay. No. What they mean is like they can't. So, right there,
Yeah.
they're like, well, that's got no curve on it. So, how can the water on Earth be curved?
Because the glass is in the glass. How can it be curved? If it's in a curve, it will just, your glass will not hold anything.
Well, yeah, but that's not why. It's because of the Earth is so big.
Yeah.
That this is, I think it's comprehension. It's that they can't comprehend that Earth is so big that when you zoom in on it, something, it looks flat
you know
because you're
what?
never going to be able to see that curve.
Do you know what? That's a very good point about the horizon. If you think that the Earth is flat, right?
Yeah.
When you look at the horizon, when you see the sky and the sea meet, it look flat. If it's flat, the water got nowhere to go. It will come back to you, wouldn't it?
Well, no, they
No,
just think
'cause
it goes over the edge.
Yeah, that's right.
No, there's an ice wall.
There's an ice wall.
What,
Did you know about the ice wall, Mum?
What ice wall?
Yeah.
Wow.
there's-
ICE.
ICE. There's a wall of ice that keeps everyone inside around the world.
Oh, no.
Isn't that in itself flawed? Like, so they, let me try and word it so I don't confuse myself as well, because it sounds ridiculous saying it. But they can't comprehend the world is so big,
Yeah.
right? That's why you can't see the curve.
Yeah.
But the world must be that big that I can't see America. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So
if
it's
it
big
was
enough to not see America.
But if it yeah, and they say if it was, so like you've got a fair point, because if it was flat, we'd be able to get a telescope, point it, and see America because it's flat. We
but
can.
why can't I if it's flat?
I think I'm not 100% sure, but I think they say refraction of light means that
the ice wall gets in the way.
Yeah.
How can oh my God, ice is solid.
No, Lydia made that bit up about the ice getting in
No,
there.
the people was saying
The
that
people.
The people.
No, Lydia was saying she just made that bit up.
No, I was. Oh, never mind. We're not going to it. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
go on.
was talking about the people think that the Earth is flat.
Yeah.
And then because at the end of the earth there, where the horizon there is a block of ice. That's why the water doesn't come down.
Fall off. Yeah.
But surely, where does the water go when there's like massive floods?
Well, that's
Do they
just
believe in the whole thing.
Yeah, they believe in like ecosystem, but they think that it's a disc with what they call a firmament, which is essentially an invisible dome over the top.
Yeah, but if like because places are different, like you're not always going to get the same
climate.
Yeah. So
Yeah, for example, if you have a balloon, right, you blow out a balloon, the water you put in there, if you just exactly how you can see the horizon. The balloon is, if you push the balloon down, you could see the end of the balloon and the water meet, so the rest of the water will be around. Do you know what I mean?
No.
Oh, so I got a balloon. I could blow out a balloon and get a bowl of water up to explain it. It's science now. Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
I like science when I was at school.
Did you?
Yes.
Yeah. Did you actually do anything, or did you just like?
Yeah,
learn
I
stuff
do.
like-
I got like the burner and all
Yeah,
the
destroying
testing
thing,
and
yeah.
everything.
That's why I
and
thought
then
burning things.
Dissect the
Yeah.
eyes and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, the stomach and thing. We actually we go to our market and get all the eyes and the things from the animal. We have to dissect it and see what's inside. It is really, really fun. I like it.
Yeah. So, on that note,
Yeah.
I've got to go back to the flat Earth.
Yep.
But they always like. There's always thing that they they always say, well, that's not level, but that's level. But you can disprove that by just dropping some water, because the droplets form spheres on their way down before they hit the ground, which means that water does want to curve.
Yes.
But then they say, well, large amounts of water. But then you can quite easily debunk that by zooming out and taking a photo of the planet. But they believe every single photo is photoshopped.
Oh my God.
But that's the thing. You're fighting ignorance with stupidity. Like, you can't, you're fighting ignorance and then all you get back is stupidity. It's like saying, it's essentially the adult version of going, no, it's not.
Why are we the only exception as well? Why are all the other planets spherical but we're flat?
Do you know what? There are many. The thing is, flat Earth isn't one unified thing. It's fractured into like hundreds of different thoughts. They all believe that the Earth is flat, but every single sort of like denomination or subculture of it has their own thoughts. So some people say it's just always been flat and existed. Some people say a creator created it flat. Others say the creator created it flat and it's only 6,000 years old, where others will concede that, okay, maybe it was made in a Big Bang. It's really difficult. And then you got...
Why are there things on this planet which are over 6,000 years old? Someone put them there.
Lies.
They're lies.
Yeah.
Okay, right.
See, it's just like
dinosaurs weren't real, no?
No.
Oh.
See, that's all. They don't need to argue, because they just go, no, it's not.
So Jurassic Park didn't happen.
Well, Jurassic Park did happen. Yeah, that was a quite fabulous. It was a fabulous movie.
Oh, that's good then.
So if they don't believe any of those things is real, what about their ancestor?
Well, they probably only had a mum and a dad, and that was it. They're just brand new. Because that wouldn't even work either. Your ancestors wouldn't exist.
They don't even have a parents then.
No, they have parents.
And that's it. Where's the parents come from then?
They can concede. Well, they can go back 6,000 years. So
yeah, if they don't believe
but where did they come from before then? Did they just come poof and they were just there?
yeah, well, no. Technically, if you want to get technical about it, Adam was created by God in their eyes. A lot of them, not every flat earther. So if there's flat earthers listening, I'm not saying you're all religious. I'm just saying that most of them tend to be. That God invented humanity about 6,000 years, or the universe about 6,000 years ago, and Adam was created. Adam was lonely. Created Lilith. Lilith wasn't good enough. Then he created.
Well, if God is all good and great, she would have been perfect.
I mean, let's not go down that route for now. But I'll finish the story.
What is perfect?
Oh God, here
Let's
we go.
not go down that route.
Yeah, just let me finish my story first. And then he created Eve out of one of Adam's ribs, which means Eve would have had XY chromosomes, which means the first woman was transgender.
Oh.
So
Right then.
even in their Bible, if they're anti-transgender, the Bible says it's okay because Eve was transgender.
Well, they have a lot to think about, don't they?
Exactly.
That's why.
Bombshell.
Flaws in everything.
No, we're not. By the way,
right,
if you're a Christian, that's absolutely fine. It's just there's many different
the
forms.
myths up there, isn't
A lot-
it?
yeah, a lot-
yes.
A lot of Christians
Lots of
don't
different
believe the story
possibilities
is.
in life, isn't there?
Yeah, but a lot of Christians don't believe the story is. They believe it's a fable of how humans came to be. They don't directly believe it, but there are some who do directly believe it.
All right.
We don't mean to offend. It's just our point of view.
No, we're not offended.
Yeah, we're not attacking you.
No, not attacking anybody. It's just a general topic.
Yeah.
Talking, okay?
Yeah.
That's it. Calm.
Yeah, calm down.
Yes. Stay calm.
Anyway, what were you talking about? Perfect.
I can't remember now.
What is perfect?
Perfect
What
is when
is
something doesn't need to
perfect?
change because it's.
You always say the word perfect. Perfect is just a phrase of saying it. I don't think you could say like a perfect. I don't think there is a perfect thing.
No, because perfection means that.
Perfect is in individual eye,
Yeah.
individual vision.
Subjective.
Yes.
Yeah.
A perfect to me might not be perfect to you.
Yeah.
Understand?
Yeah, I understand. Do you?
Yes, I do. So perfect. Yes, I do understand it. Perfect to one person might not be perfect for the other.
Yeah.
So, can you say there's a perfect?
No, I don't think you can. I think you could say there's something perfect for you, but even then, it's not going to be perfect because there's always going to be something slightly better. For example, it'd be perfect for me to win £100 billion, but it would actually be better to win £101 billion. They could just keep adding an extra billion on that, and it gets better and better every time.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah.
Like for instance, this cardigan of mine is perfect for me, right? Might not be perfect for you. Might not be perfect for you. Might not be perfect for Lydia.
Well, does it keep you warm in the winter?
Yeah, I don't mean like not just the warmth and the fit and the size and the color and everything. Not just about the warmth.
Yeah, but if it was perfect, you could wear it all year round. You wouldn't have to wash it because.
You'd be stung, wouldn't you?
But that's what.
Smelling.
Well, that's what I mean. If it was perfect,
No.
none of those irritating things you have to do when buying clothes. I mean, that's me just being pedantic.
People might enjoy washing, like doing the washing in the clothes.
I mean, yeah, some people.
Yes.
might do.
So that's perfect for them.
Yes, perfect for
Touche.
somebody might not
Touche.
be perfect for other people.
Yeah,
You got it?
yeah. Like KFC is perfect for me.
Oh,
Yes.
yes.
For me as well, but not some other people who doesn't like deep fried food, doesn't like meat. So it's not perfect for them, but it's perfect for me. But it doesn't mean that it's perfect for you.
Yeah.
So you just have to widen your spectrum.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Think
Yes.
about others.
Yeah,
Think
not
what's
just
not
a
right for
self.
you
Yeah, not
Might
just
be
the
good for
self.
someone else.
What's the word for
Mum
it?
needs her own chat show.
Oh, yeah.
Like, you could be the new Oprah.
Hey, Yes.
I'll just be the guy who goes, okay, so tonight on the Choo Show, we have
Chats with Choo.
Hugh Jackman, Tom Hardy, and Gordon Ramsay.
Fuck that.
I did not swear, honestly.
No, you didn't swear just then.
Pardon?
You didn't swear just then. No,
No, I did not. But actually, in English, FUCK, THAT is actually rude, right?
The word that is not as
sound.
rude. Isn't rude. So
Yeah, the word sound like. But in our dialect, or what when we say that is prosperity, it just sounded like FUCKTHAT.
So how would you say it?
What? You mean in English or in the Chinese?
No, I know how to say it in English.
In Hakka, fatat.
So that means prosperity.
yeah,
Yeah, fatat means for prosperity.
Lots.
You have lots and lots of money income coming in your way. Yes.
but in English it means fuck that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think Mandarin even sound worse than
Go on.
Hakka. Fata.
No, that just sounds like father.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah, it's
terrible word.
Fatat. No, it's Hakka.
Yeah, fuck
So that
that.
sounds like fat tart.
Yeah.
Which
How you want
is
to say
actually, I think, more
Which is
offensive than fuck
worse,
that.
yeah.
Yeah, way more.
Never mind. Whatever you want to interpret it, it's up to you. I'm just easy.
Right.
What's our next conspiracy theory topic?
So I think we'll do one more.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. And that is, I don't know, because this could be split into a couple of categories. All right, let's go for a nice, easy one. Roswell. Have you heard of Roswell?
What is Roswell? ROSEWELL.
Well, Roswell is an area in America.
Okay.
It also houses Area 51. Have you heard of that?
What is Houses 51?
It houses, so that's where Area 51 is.
What does indicate 51?
Okay, right. So you have no idea. This is
No.
perfect. So in, I think, 19...
Are they am I allowed to say white community or?
No, Area 51 is a military base.
Oh, yeah. I know that now. No. Yeah.
Yeah?
Okay.
Okay, so I think Roswell, I think July 1940, I want to say 8, but it could be 9. There was a crash, supposedly, and conspiracy theorists say it was a UFO that crashed, and they got aliens from it, and then Area 51 was set up to interrogate these aliens.
Oh, before that there were no Roswell then.
That's a good point. I think Roswell existed,
Yeah.
but I don't know if there was a town there or anything. It could have just been a place.
Okay.
But that's a good question. I haven't looked into that far. Lydia, what year was it?
What?
Roswell. I know it's quite a long time ago. Just put Roswell alien crash or UFO crash.
1947.
1947. So
1947. You mean the
just after the First World War.
was it one of the first? No, Second World War.
Sorry, yeah, second. Yeah, obviously.
Second World War finished in 1945, isn't it?
Correct.
Yeah, 1947. Roswell actually sprung up as a UFO destination.
So are you now the expert of Roswell when you didn't know what it was about 4 minutes ago?
So basically,
Yeah.
so what are you
So do you believe? Obviously, you don't know, but let me give you some background. So,
Okay.
there was a crash. Okay,
In
47.
in
I think it was July 1947, but
in
either
July 1947, Roswell was already there. Was it a military base before that crash?
way. I'm not 100% sure.
Okay.
If I'm honest, I think it was actually. Yeah, could you find out if Roswell Area 51 existed before the crash? But there was a crash.
Yes.
The newspapers had a report from the army saying that they'd found a crashed UFO with beings inside it.
I thought they were always very secretive. They wouldn't blast it out if there's a UFO.
But there was a statement released by the
FBI.
It wasn't FBI, but like the army or whatever. The naval. It might be a naval base or Air Force base. Anyway, I think it's Air Force. Stargate SG-1 says it's Air Force, so it's going to be Air Force. And then 2 days later, they get another press release saying, no, actually, it was just a weather balloon, and it was monkeys inside the weather balloon that they found.
Oh.
So you can see why people might think, well, that sounds a bit suspect. Well, what, you went straight full on for the aliens, and now you're backtracking to, like, how can you get that? So that means someone turned up and went, Dave, what have we got? Aliens, mate. You've never seen a chimpanzee before in your life. It doesn't make sense, does it?
No.
But even, why would you go for monkeys?
Because they tested monkeys a lot to go to space. It was meant to be like a high altitude. They said weather balloon, but why would you put monkeys? I never even thought that. Why would you put chimps into a weather thing?
You wouldn't.
No.
Like that why wouldn't you just go, someone was in there, it crashed.
Until you just said that, I love like UFO stuff like that.
The USAF and CIA acquired the site in 1955. It doesn't say when it was put up, because I put when was it erected, and it just said, can men get erections? So
classic the internet, never failing.
That is a term for when things are built, though, right?
Yeah, erect.
Yeah, erected.
Yeah.
Most people will just type in, when was Roswell built?
Well, no, because I was looking for Area 51.
Oh, so you thought they used proper language?
Well, I don't know.
It's called Area 51. Is that what the site?
Here. I'm trying to find things.
Area 51. Okay.
So yeah, do you believe that there was aliens?
You know what? I don't really believe aliens, but the universe is so big, and they keep saying that there were life beyond this earth.
Yeah.
But I haven't seen it, so I don't think I will.
No, you're doing that flat earther thing where they can't, because they haven't seen it, they can't comprehend it.
If you'd never seen like a television before, and I was explaining to you that you can watch things that aren't actually happening right now on this flat screen,
yeah,
but you've never seen one before, you'd probably go, well, that's ridiculous, if you'd never been introduced to technology before.
That's different between flat earth than this one, though.
No, but because you've never seen it before, doesn't mean it doesn't exist. I've never seen $1 million bill before, but it might actually.
There's $1 million
exist.
bill, yeah.
It might do.
Right, I think what maybe Mum is trying to say is that she doesn't believe that the people who've seen the aliens come to Earth are aliens. She thinks it's something else, but life exists elsewhere in the universe. Or do you not believe that aliens exist so far away that we can never contact them?
Oh, well, that's a good question, isn't it?
Yeah.
I know people have seen UFO, but there were so many people saying it. So, but is there a UFO out there, unidentified object?
Well, UK government in 2006 published a paper saying UFOs are real. We don't know what they are. They cause no threat to homeland security, so they stopped investigation into them. America are doing it now. So UFOs exist.
Yeah.
We just whether they're objects. They could even just be humans from the future time traveling back, not realize, and they're so far ahead technology wise, and like history has been lost so much that they might not even realize we have the technology to be able to capture them.
Yeah, think about
Or
the
even see them.
dinosaur in between us. There were millions of years. We human years is only how many years? About 6,000, not more than 10,000 years.
I read a article. I think it might have been in New Scientist, but there's an article that said that it's possible that a long time ago on Earth, there was an advanced race of beings, probably before the dinosaurs. They could have evolved, but every single trace of them wouldn't exist because they would have got to the point where everything was recyclable. Everything that they had was biodegradable, and then they could clean up after themselves. So their race could have left or been destroyed by the meteor that hit, or just never survived for whatever reason. That even our civilization, there was they showed a mathematical equation that after something like 15 million years, it'd be very difficult to even find a trace of us, because that bottle there, this bottle here, would have been eroded away into its base particles by that time.
Yeah.
So imagine a race that was so good at cleaning up after itself, there'd be nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's possible.
I mean, that's just a theory, more of a musing rather than someone going, I think this happened. It's like, this is a possibility. It's like a abstract thought rather than someone going, I think this has happened.
Yeah.
Yeah. Before people start going nuts at me, like that's
right.
never happened.
Cray.
Yeah.
Right.
So I think we'll leave it there. That was a really good one, actually.
Yes, I enjoyed tonight's topics.
Yeah, it was really good. I think our last one was a bit.
It's our first one for ages,
Yeah,
though.
it was
It's
a
a bit
bit-
rusty.
Yeah, very rusty. This
Yeah.
one was nice.
A bit
flowy.
brush up now, yeah.
And we had a couple of
No,
Vinos.
not just no. There were no influence from that. It's here. All right.
Yes.
Yes.
Nothing from this.
No, nothing.
That's only from the.
There was no
liquid.
contribution from the
No.
glass of wine.
No, not at all.
No.
Not at all. Honestly.
Mum has 3 sips of wine, and there's lots of influence from the wine.
Yeah.
No, not at all. Right.
Right.
You can sign off now?
Yes,
Yeah.
we will sign off. Thank you very much for watching. If you like this, and you think you know, like a random weird conspiracy theory, I'd quite like to maybe do episodes on this. Like we focus in on one, and then I'll go research it, and then give Mum all the facts, and then see if she can determine that. And Lydia can have her keyboard out as well.
Yeah, that's a nice
chime
one.
in
I
every now
like
and then.
that. I like that. I like that a lot. Yes.
I like it a lot.
I
Where's
like
that from?
I like it a lot.
I like it a lot. Ace
Is it
Ventura.
dumb? Oh, I thought it was dumb.
Oh no, it is.
Is
I
it?
don't, yeah. Mark
Yeah.
in
Yeah.
bird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, you're supposed
I
to do
like
it together.
that a lot. Right. We're going to say churro.
Yeah,
for
so
the night.
thank you very much for watching. I think this is episode number 8. We will be back.
Yes.
Thank you very much to my wife Lydia for being the
Contributing, yes.
tech person.
Sitting and doing nothing.
Yeah.
No, not doing nothing. Sitting there and feeding all the information and everything.
Yes.
Oh,
Thank you
yes.
so much. Thank
Thanks,
you for listening.
Yeah, so this is goodbye from me, Chin,
And Choo.
and
Lydia.
take care. Until next time. See you next week.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.